Today we have a messy back-end question slash story submitted by one of our anonymous listeners. What are my options for when a client or multiple clients won't pay? The service has mostly been completed. We have already stopped what we had left on the project. Am I out of money or do I have options?
I would say for the most part, since you were smart enough to already take a deposit and probably already got paid for one or several milestones, you probably are out the money for the remainder of the project. The sad reality of it all is to actually litigate this thing is, just for the lawyer to talk to you is going to probably cost more than what it is that you're going for. Put them on your blacklist. The only other advice I would give here, though, is take the high road. Don't go and bash them on social media. Don't go and publish a bunch of fake reviews on their Yelp profile or, things like that. I can tell you from my experience that clients that have done that to me, right, and every single one of them that has stiffed me in the past has gone out of business. Does that make me the Grim Reaper of people that don't pay? And it's not because I didn't cause them to go out of business, but that bad energy, you don't need to be vindictive.
Yeah. I mean, karma always comes back to bite those guys because you know what? People are not attracted to people who put out that negative energy.
The ones that focus on price as opposed to focusing on the value that I am providing their business, the more they focus on price in the course of a conversation, they lose points with me. They lose points. And at some point I'm like, I don't think this is going to work out. Because what happens if someone is, if you're going to charge $1,000 for something and they're like, no, but I got this other guy in Venezuela that's going to do it for 200. Great. I have nothing against Venezuelans or any other nationality, but I don't compete on patriotism nor on passports. So, if you can, anyone can get it cheaper anywhere. And if you can get it cheaper in Venezuela, I guarantee you there's 5 guys in Pakistan that'll do it for $50. So go there, right? So it's really not a question of price. What it is, it's a mindset.
They're not fully invested. They're just looking at that dollar number. They're not looking at the results.
Another thing too, when you discount your services, you're really telling them that you don't value yourself as much as you actually claim to be. You kind of go in and you say, hey, I know I normally charge, Jeff, to use a website example, I normally charge $5,000 for a website, but for you, I'll do it for $2,000. That's really telling them that they're not getting a $5,000 website anymore. They're getting a $2,000 website. Hey, I normally value myself at this much, but for you, I only value myself X amount. And it's like dating. We were kind of talking about dating and marriage and relationships a little bit before we started recording. But it's like selling yourself short. It's, I'll settle for you because you're available right now with a $2,000 check.
I was just teasing her. Drive our stuff up. That's very technical, by the way.
I'm having dementia.
I know sometimes you don't understand SEO, but drive our stuff up.
Subscribers, listeners, downloads. Sorry.
Drive our stuff up.
I'm having some